And for updates on sports stories across the globe, Aaron Akerjala joins us now. Aaron, great to have you.
Yes, it's good to be here today. And I must actually say, a very busy weekend for the right reasons. And exceptional weekend for Team Nigeria. Totally worth the wait. And kudos to the team. Right now, they're flying high. The best team in Africa as far as the 2022 edition of the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham is concerned. But before, okay, let's just start it off from there. I'll just pick it up. Toby Amusan, first of all. Of course, she had a remarkable run. And once again, in the hurdles, blitzing the trail, as usual, burning up the track. 12.30 was how much she actually ran in the games. And I must say kudos to her. There was no doubt that she was going to just pick up from where she left off in Oregon and just show the world that what happened in Oregon was no fluke, that she's still the queen of the hurdles. You can see the gap. It was evident for all to see. Toby Amusan, once again, blitzing the trail and setting a games record. We must actually put that into perspective. Quite a number of Nigerians actually set a games record this time around, which was remarkable. Talking about another person that set a games record, her name is Brume. She also shone like a million stars in the just concluded World Championship in Oregon. 6.99, another games record, which was enough. At this point in time, she didn't know. You can see there, by millimeters, just the leg there. She was able to time it to perfection. The jump was immaculate. Of course, in the course of this game, the Nigerian national anthem was sung a good 12 times. The flag was hoisted another 12 times. And that meant that this will go down as Nigeria's most successful game. Before now, 1994 in Canada was that particular landmark. That's Abu Gumel there talking about the NOC chairman, by the way. And the Canada Games was almost like a benchmark, and it was almost like a monkey on the back of Team Nigeria going into any Commonwealth Games. But this time around, we've been able to shatter that particular glass ceiling and gone on to do great things. I can see you're being moved to tears there. These are people that have put in so much work over the years. And I must say, now looking at it, let's look at certainly how things have actually played out. Okay, before we talk about, some of the highlights of it, let's just look at the breakdown basically for several events that actually won gold. Of course, the ladies dominated Tundu. I must actually say, we'll talk about this in a moment. You can see there, weightlifting. Adijat, remember, Olarinoye did one gold there. Not forgetting Rafia to Lawal also picking in gold for weightlifting. When you still press it further, athletics, of course, Chioma Oyekwere in discus did it for us. And I must also say that Toby Amusan in the 100 meters hurdles, bringing it in for us. And women's 4x100 also bringing in another gold for us. Toby Amusan, Favor Ofele, Rosemary Chukuma, not forgetting Grace Okwacha. And in the women's long jump, the finals, certainly it's a Brume doing it for us. In para-athletics, not forgetting Goodness doing it for us in discus, bringing in a gold. Eukaria Iaizi, all right, bringing another gold. In powerlifting, Alice Ola Toyo bringing in gold for us. In wrestling, Odunayo Adokoroye bringing in gold. Not leaving out Blessing Oborodudu bringing in gold. Mercy Genesis bringing in gold for us. And that is how he actually played out. It's unfortunate that we couldn't get gold in boxing. We were able to get silver. We were hoping that Elizabeth would be able to bring it in, but she lost to someone in England. So she was able to settle for a consolation, which is silver. Now she actually stands. When we look at the table, now let's actually go to the Birmingham 2022 and break it down for us and look at how things actually stood after the games. We still have some events to actually go today. This is the final day. Closing ceremony is later on tonight. But without a doubt, Australia, once again, like they did when they hosted in Gold Coast 4 years ago, they've actually set the mile marker on the ground. 174 medals. You can actually see there 66 gold medals as we speak. Team England coming in second with 166 medals, 55 gold medals. In Canada coming in third, New Zealand, India, Scotland, and Nigeria. Right now, when it comes to athletics, overall athletics, we are the numero uno on the continent of Africa, bringing in 12 gold medals, 9 silver, 14 bronze. It is not our best tally. It's not our best outing in terms of overall overall medal tally. But when it comes to the gold, which counts for everything, Team Nigeria is up there. Wales in 8th, South Africa in 9th, North Ireland in 10th, Kenya in 13th, and on and on and on. But what will be remembered is this, once again, going there and setting the record. Toby Amusan, 12.30. That was the new games record being set by Toby Amusan in the 100 meters women's hurdle. Now, not forgetting, let's talk about Brume also setting another games record for herself. I said 7.0 there. Okay, Brume 7.0 in the long jump. These are people that have dug deep. These are people that have overcome several adversity that has been thrown their way. These are people that have overcome poor infrastructure to be able to do the unthinkable, beating those that have all the best in the world given to them, and just coming out and showing that Nigerians are phenomenal if given the opportunity.
Yeah.
I
think you should go first since you're crying, Rufai.
You're
actually crying.
Because I'm just so overwhelmed with joy. And if anybody had doubt about the greatness of this country, this is your answer. If anybody had doubts about how great, we have problems. We have leadership challenges, we have all sorts, we have a lot of people that say and talk things. But this country is a great country. And if you have doubts that Nigeria is not a great country, this is your answer. The fact that nothing was given to these people. In fact, they had to sew their kits last minute. We had all sorts of hula baloo. And please, this success goes to the athletes, not the sports ministry.
Without a doubt.
We have to state unequivocally, because I know they will issue papers very soon. They will issue press releases, they will claim it, but it's not for them. We all know the truth. It's for the girls. Why was I crying? Because I saw a bunch of Nigerian girls that were just excellent. Toby was running for God and for country. Ese was jumping for God and for country. Obodu was fighting for God and for country. And they didn't allow all the shenanigans stop them. Yesterday I was ranting. I mean, when I saw that 4x100 meters, those girls were on fire, Jesus Christ. They were on fire. And I said, I had to wear a green tie because of the girls. So, real quickly, I think what they should first do, if we can all mobilize, let's give them a hero's welcome. I don't know when they're going to come to the airport to touch down. And also, we should go one step further to adopting these athletes, funding them. We need to now take it serious. Without funding them, they've been able to win all of this. We need to now take it serious and start planning for the Olympics now. And thirdly, if there's anything President Buhari can leave as a legacy, all those that participated and won medals must be given national honors before the end of the year to start with, for starters, at different degrees.
Now let me, Tunde, before I come to you, the reason I must actually mention this, in 1994, Nigeria won 11 gold medals. 9 of those 11 came from men. In 2022, Nigeria won 12 gold medals. 12 came from women.
It's a wonderful day to be Nigerian, and especially a Nigerian woman. And we live in a country where we saw the Tigress scandal, when their payments and allowances were held up because the male team had not supplied their account details. Always been treated as second fiddle, always been treated as mere appendages. And now we can actually see what the women did for this country. And it just goes to show how it's so important. Merit is important. Respect is important.
Yes, it is.
Sexism in all forms should really just be banned at this point. We can see it was the women that gave us our gold 12 times. 12
times, I must say. The national anthem was actually sung 12 times. Nigerians stood 12 times to acknowledge the women. It was remarkable. But now I must say this, these ladies are in their 20s, mid-20s, early 20s. That is to say that if we nurture them properly, they will be hitting their prime, or they will be in their prime when the next round of Olympic comes around in 2024 in Paris. So this is a golden opportunity for us to do the needful, to build on this, because this is one level. Mm-hmm. The Olympics is a different ballgame entirely. We can do this. Yeah. From the World Championship, it has given us an inkling that we can do this. We can dominate. And kudos to them.
And I think one other thing going to the Olympics is, let's even have a target. How many golds do we want to win? Let's start from there, and let's do it.
Because now we've seen it can be done.
Yeah, it can be done. And wrestling, I must say, it's wrestling, the Wrestling Federation seems to be the most prepared amongst all of them. And it is no surprise that we have Blessing Oburududu, who won silver at the Tokyo Games, coming in and still dominating. Yeah. Odunayo learned from a mistake that happened in Tokyo, the mishap, the misstep, and she won gold again. Now, Odunayo, her case is a little bit different, understanding that 3 consecutive times, from Glasgow to Gold Coast and now to Birmingham, she has won gold medals in her category. It's just phenomenal. You just need to sing their praises to the high heavens.